This is a library training video for the London School of Theology. In this video, we'll look at the Loeb Classics ebooks, sometimes called the Loeb Classical Library. It's through the full EBSCO Discovery Service. It is searchable alongside all the other databases, but through the Catalogue Library Search Discovery mode, it is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the dedicated interface shown under useful links on the front of the catalogue here. So we'll click it. And you'll notice I didn't sign in on the front of the catalogue, but I'm going to sign in here instead. Log in with Shibboleth. The website address for Loeb Classics is a simple one. It's LOEB CLASSICS, loebclassics.com. Loeb Classics has almost 9,000 ebooks. They are all ancient text, as the title of the database would suggest. So the original was in often Latin or Greek. There we go. We're a number of a select set of institutions in the UK who have it, London School of Theology. And we're faced with the standard LST Shibboleth logging, which is based on the same username as password as your email. So log in. Now you see there's a simple search box here. Or you can look at the news on the front page telling you about the latest editions, those very familiar green and red covers. We have many of them in the library, hundreds in fact, but as I said, in this collection you've got almost 9,000 of them, and as new ones are added to the collection they automatically appear in Loeb Classical Library. So, using the library, there's a help sheet, frequently asked questions, browsing the library, searching, and common abbreviations. I think we'll go for browsing. It has a tip here, tells you all about it. So, the approach to the library, as you can see, is for continuous reading. In other words, designed to be read online. Searching the library, there's tips on how to search the library. We'll just bring that up in size again. Move it over. Here we go. You can search within the results. Gives you all the details there. Search within one work. So you can search the whole collection. You can search within the results of your search. Then you can search within the one work that you focused on. This is very similar to the other forms of search we have in the library online resources. And then the advanced search. And then again, it's got search tips, quotation marks, all the sensible, good things that you would expect in a decent resource. So let's do a search. Let's put in Aristotle and see how it appears. Aristotle. There we go. It indicates Greek or Latin. So you can cut off all the ones in Greek from the Latin or vice versa. It has the words listed alphabetically. You can choose a letter. You can scroll through here. That's just, yes, that's end to end. You can choose the form, poetry or prose, the period by 100 years, or the genre and subject. Elegiac, that sounds good, doesn't it? Let's click on elegiac. The Greek Anthology 16. So Greek Anthology 16. There we go, it's got the Greek on the page. Can we expand this up to fill the page is the question. I'm not sure we can unless we use the little trick with the mouse expanding. Looking around the page, and it doesn't seem like it does have that facility, but it's quite large enough. If I do this, you can go closer. I'm just using my mouse pad to zoom in and out. If you have a PC with a regular wheel mouse, just hold down the control key and roll the wheel, and you'll magnify the screen or reduce it as you wish. What's this down here? Aha! Enter full screen mode. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So, and it turns like the pages of a book. You've got the Greek on one side and the English on the other. Tu al tu. Yes, by the same. So let's go back down to the bottom. We've got the pictures in the text. Press escape to get back to the normal. Oh, doesn't seem to do that. So I have to go back until we get to the page. There we go. So you'll notice there are tools down the bottom. You can have one page at a time, or in this case, the right-hand pages are the ones translated into English. The left-hand pages, you can just read the original language, or you can go back to the two together. There's a highlighter. You can hide the annotations. Sometimes you want to read a text without seeing the annotations. And there are various ways of sharing it, either printing or Facebook or whatever suits your needs or interests. You can bookmark pages. And you can just search by Loeb volume or Greek works or Latin works. I've chosen the whole Loeb library. Be interested to see how they portray that. Takes a while to load. I see. So they have LCL, Loeb Classical Library, from number 1 all the way through. Each one is numbered, so you can search them even that way. Now, if you sign in, you'll need to have a profile. So you can create a profile within the resource. That's the end of this clip for the moment.